Everybody, and welcome to a new video. In the last episode, we were looking at the Turkish the Turkish war, and also the first Punic War, I think. Yeah. So we were looking at both those things. But let's just focus on this war right now. So we can already see lots of pink team troops marching into the Turkish team, taking over this province and taking over a few cities. Meanwhile, the pink team also expands over here, taking these areas and attempting to connect up with its other area. Then there is also more. Then the Greek troops start marching into mainland Turkey, taking over several major cities, and really taking over most of the former pink team's land over here. Then down south we can see the red team moving more troops in here, taking over this city and just really annihilating Turkey in this area. The Greek country is going to do the same, also taking over these parts. Meanwhile, the cyan and orange countries are going to also start their invasions, continue their invasions into the blue country, taking several areas and just absolutely decimating Turkey. The orange team manages to take over this area with so many troops marching in. Meanwhile, the light pink team keeps marching in, taking over even more areas, and this country takes all of this, and more troops start coming in, and several different rebellions even start popping up in Turkey. There's the pink team, the brown team, the gold team, and the Cypriot team, but under a different color. So the pink team is going to keep marching in, trying to take over much land, but is met with heavy resistance in some areas. The light pink team manages to connect up and takes land all the way over here, and yeah, the red team takes a lot of land from the Turkish team taking land all the way up to here. And then finally the Cyan country makes more gains here, and so does the orange country. Then the pink Turkish team keeps taking more and more of the land that they used to have. And the thing is, since these areas are like really core, it's rather hard to connect up, but they managed to do an encirclement at this city and take it over. And the gold team also manages to take all of this land against the Turkish country. Finally, the Cyprus country manages to take the full island of Cyprus, and then disaster strikes when Cyprus lands here. Now, these guys never thought this could happen, but it did, and they're just losing the war very terribly. There are so many troops coming in to the country, and it's just an absolute disaster for Turkey. They keep on losing more and more and more land from so many different countries that have all decided to attack them. They just keep on losing land and more land to all the different countries, and this is all the land that they have left. There is a large conquering down here, which gets rid of this area, and then the pink team takes over the former orange country's lands, takes more and more land, and then the capital is split between the pink team, the red team, and Cyprus. Italian country's troops keep marching into Carthage, taking over lots and lots of land. They even make landing here, and it looks like Carthage isn't going to be able to win this war until they make their own landing here in Sicily. They capture this section of the island, and then they still made it over here. There's just like a really large stalemate until Italy manages to take all of Sardinia, but they just cannot get rid of these guys. And finally they manage to unite the island, but both countries are extremely exhausted. So here we have the peace treaty of the blue team. Each country gained at least a little bit of land. And sure, there are some weird borders like this one. But, you know, it's fun. So, as we can see here, the blue Turkish team has been defeated. Only holding land in its core area and the orange team. And then if we look over here, the Italian team managed to get just this one province. But it's fun, you know? So, before I decide to finish this video, I just want to test the peace treaty for these two areas, and now the peace treaty for this area. You can see that a lot has happened in this area. For example, it's just been very chaotic. The gold team took these areas, the light yellow team got these areas, the brown team got all this, and actually I'm gonna remove that capital there. And they also got this and all of this. So this is the new rankings layer. It shows the year that we are currently in and the population of some countries, which you can see over here as I'm demonstrating. So yeah, then there's also this. So the last thing we're going to be doing in this video is giving the new countries capitals. So West Egypt's capital is going to be here. It's going to be here. Cyprus's capital is going to be here. The gold team's capital is going to be here. Brown team's capital is going to be here. The pink team's capital is going to be here this time. And that's it for this section, other than the fact that the red team is going to move their capital back to where it used to be. And here we have this area, which I actually don't think needs any capital changes. So here we have a map of the new world.